All right, let's just dive right into this explainer and begin demystifying the special education system, shall we? If you are a parent stepping into this world for the very first time, or honestly, even if you've been at it for a while but still feel a little bit lost in the weeds, you are in the exact right place. Our goal today is to lay out the groundwork for your IEP Foundations course so we can finally shift you from feeling completely overwhelmed to feeling genuinely empowered.
Before you actually begin your journey, this agenda right here is your personal roadmap, so we can make sure we efficiently cover all the lessons in this orientation. First, we'll talk about overcoming that initial overwhelm. Then we'll look at how the course works, decode some of that crazy special education alphabet soup, and finally, show you how to track your progress.
So let's kick things off with Section 1, Overcoming the IEP Overwhelm. And we need to establish one absolutely crucial fact right out of the gate here. You are not alone in this.
Let's just address the elephant in the room, the very real and very heavy emotional toll of entering the special ed system. I want to validate your feelings right away with this quote directly from your instructor. They point out that special education can feel, well, incredibly overwhelming. The meetings feel super formal, super intimidating, and honestly entirely too fast. The documents they hand you are so long and written in dense legal language, you might walk out wondering if you even understood a single thing that just happened. Listen, if you feel confused, it's not because you aren't capable. It's simply because nobody actually took the time to explain the system to you in plain language before dropping you right into the middle of it.
And that brings us to our ultimate goal here. We are not trying to hand you a law degree by the end of this program. Seriously, that's not the point. What we are doing is transforming you into an informed, confident parent, fully equipped with a toolkit so you know exactly what to ask, what red flags to look for, and how to show up 100% prepared for every single meeting regarding your child.
Moving right along to Section 2, How this course works. Think of this as your ultimate toolkit for success. To keep things totally manageable, the entire program is broken down into exactly 11 bite-sized modules. Each one covers a different piece of the special education puzzle, building sequentially on the last one. And the best part? It is completely self-paced. There are zero rigid deadlines here. You can stop, take a breather, and come back whenever you need to, and the system just automatically saves your progress as you go.
Now, instead of just giving you high-level theory, look at the incredibly practical tools packed inside every single module. You're getting plain language content and real-world examples. But even better, you're getting practical questions to ask, like literal scripts you can bring into your meetings. You'll get red flags to watch out for, concrete action steps to take immediately, quick little quizzes to check your knowledge, and reflection prompts to help you apply all of this directly to your child's unique situation.
Oh, and to support you even further, this isn't just something you do on a screen. When you reach Module 11 and inside the resource library, you unlock these fantastic downloadable checklists and email templates. These are tangible, physical tools. You can print them out, save them, and bring them right into your child's school. It's not just reading material, it's literally your armor for your next meeting.
Okay, let's jump into Section 3, Decoding the Alphabet Soup. It's time to finally translate all that jargon. Before we even start, let me just say, please do not try to memorize these right now. You're going to see these terms naturally throughout the course. But let's start with the heavy hitter just to get you acquainted. IDEA, the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act. This is the foundational federal law that governs special ed in the United States. Simply put, it's the law that gives students with disabilities the absolute right to a free, appropriate public education. And flowing directly out of IDEA is FAPE, Free Appropriate Public Education. This is the absolute core guarantee of the whole system. Basically, it means that every eligible student has the legal right to receive their specialized education and related services at absolutely zero cost to your family. Not a dime.
To help organize the madness, consider this your quick decoder ring for the team-related acronyms you're going to hear constantly. First, the IEP itself, the Individualized Education Program. That's the written legal game plan for your child. Then you've got LRE, or Least Restrictive Environment, meaning kids should be educated alongside peers without disabilities as much as possible. Next up, the CST, or Child Study Team. This is the school-based crew, like the psychologist and social worker, that coordinates the IEPs. And finally, the LEA, the Local Education Agency. That basically just means the school district, and the LEA rep at your meeting is the person who actually has the authority to commit district resources to your child.
And here is your second decoder ring, this time for documents and behavioral evaluations. Definitely keep this as a handy reference. We've got PWN, prior written notice, the document the school has to give you when proposing or refusing something. There's IEE, independent educational evaluation, which is your right to an outside eval at public expense in certain cases. For behavior, you have a BIP, a behavior intervention plan, which is based on an FBA, a functional behavioral assessment that figures out the why behind a behavior. And lastly, a 504 plan, which provides accommodations if a student needs support but doesn't require a full-blown IEP. Again, don't memorize this whole shebang, just know it's here when you need it.
All right, final stretch. Section 4, tracking your progress and earning that certificate.
Moving through the course is incredibly simple. You're just going to follow this easy 3-step loop for all 11 modules. Step 1, soak in the plain language lesson content. Step 2, take and pass the quick module quiz. And Step 3, complete the reflection prompt. Do that, and boom, the module is marked complete. Everything tracks automatically in your dashboard, and once all 11 are done, your certificate unlocks.
Now, when you hit those module quizzes, take a deep breath. Notice the breakdown right here. You only need a 70% to pass. That is plenty of room for error. And honestly, the goal here is your true understanding. We aren't trying to trick you into feeling. Because of that, you can retake these quizzes as many times as you want to. No stress.
And hey, if you ever hit a wall or a term just isn't making sense or you're struggling with how concept applies to your kid, don't just skip over it. Write those questions down in the reflection prompts. Because let's be real, if you are wondering about something, there's a huge chance another parent out there needs that exact same answer. Engage with it.
So, we've laid out the map, you've got your initial jargon translation guide, and most importantly, you know for sure that you are not alone in feeling overwhelmed by all this. The tools are right here waiting for you. So, I want to leave you with one final thought as we wrap up this explainer. Knowing that you now have a step-by-step path to decode the system, are you ready to stop letting the IEP process happen to you and finally step into that room as the prepared, confident advocate your child truly needs?